So we have two bikes from Aventon, the Soltera.2 to the front and the Pace 500 3rd generation to the back. Which one's best for you? We'll help you make that choice right now. So we'll take a look at some of the things that are common, and we'll also take a look at some of the things that change between the two bikes in no particular order. So there are a few things that don't come stock on the bike as you see it here today. The side mirrors do not come with the bike. We put those on just to ride safe. On the Pace 500 3rd generation, the fenders and rear rack are not standard on the bike, nor is the front basket and rear rack on the Soltera. You can purchase those separately on the Aventon website if you're interested in them. This is the step-over version of the Pace 500, and this is the step-through version of the Soltera. So for the step-over version of both of these bikes, the regular size is going to be for riders 5'3" to 5'10", and the large frame will accommodate riders that are 5'10" to 6'4", and that's going to be the same for both bikes. For the step-through version of both of these bikes is also going to be the same. The regular frame is going to be 4'11" to 5'7", and the large frame is going to be for riders 5'7" to 6'1". So there's going to be some pretty nice colors on both of these bikes as well. For the step-over version on the Pace 500 3rd generation, you're going to have two colors, camouflage and midnight black. The step-over for the Soltera is going to have two colors as well, citrine and matte midnight black. The colors for the step-through version of the Pace is going to be ghost white and blue steel. And for the Soltera, the step-through version colors are going to be storm blue and ghost white. Both have single-butted aluminum alloy frames. Both will have a thumb throttle that'll only work in one of the 4 different pedal assist levels. They're both going to have some nice ergonomic comfort grips. The Soltera is going to be a bit lighter. It's going to be 46 pounds versus 52 pounds on the Pace. They both have a weight limit of 300 pounds. So the display is going to be the same on both of these bikes, and they're both going to integrate with the Aventon app. You're going to have a 36 volt 350 watt hub motor on the Soltera and a 48 volt 500 watt hub motor on the Pace 500. Both are going to have throttle on demand up to 20 miles per hour. So unlocked, the Pace 500 will go 28 miles per hour with pedal assist, but on the Soltera, I really had to work it out to get 22 to 23 miles per hour of top speed. So obviously the Pace 500 is going to give you a bit more power. Both of these bikes have UL certified batteries. You have a 12.8 amp hour 48 volt battery nested to the top of the down tube on the Pace 500. And on the Soltera, you're going to find it nested to the underside of the down tube. It's a 9.6 amp hour 36 volt battery. I really like the look of the battery on the Soltera, but I like the ease of removing it on the Pace 500. Both batteries can be charged on or off the bike. You'll get a 2 amp 36 volt charger with the Soltera and a 3 amp 48 volt fast charger with the Pace 500. Both bikes have torque sensors. Both bikes come with front and rear integrated lights. The Pace 500 has a Shimano Altus derailleur and the Soltera has a tourney. The Pace 500 is going to have an 8-speed trigger shifter, one of my favorite shifters. And the Soltera has this cool twist Revo shifter that I really come to like when I was riding it. I really like both shifters, so I don't consider either a disadvantage. Both will have turn signals left and right. So one of the bigger differences on these two bikes is going to be the tire size as well. On the Soltera, you're going to have tires that are 27 inches by 1.5 inches. And on the Pace 500, the tire size is going to be 27.5 inch by 2.1 inches. Both have a smooth street style tread on them. The seat on the Soltera is going to be a little bit more narrow and firmer than the one on the Pace 500, which is wider and has a little bit more cushion. You'll have a 30.9 millimeter seat post on the Pace and a 27.2 millimeter on the Soltera. Both have a rear mounted kickstand, which is nice because it doesn't interfere with the pedals when you're backing the bike up. Both have a double-sided chain guard. Metal pedals with reflectors on both. So you're definitely gonna get further with the Pace 500 3rd generation. 60 miles of range opposed to 46 on the Soltera.2. Probably have to consider that distance is on flat ground with a light rider in one of the 4 pedal assist levels. The Pace 500 has an adjustable stem. but the Soltera does not. The handlebars are a little bit more straight across on the Soltera, opposed to being swept back on the Pace 500 3rd generation. So I definitely feel like there's more of a cruiser style feel on the Pace 500, and I think that's just because of the swept back handlebars, wider tires, and just the feel of the bike overall, opposed to the Soltera, where I also feel like it's a cruiser bike, but I feel like I have more of that traditional bike feel. And I think it's just because the tires are more narrow, the position of the handlebars, and the fact that the bike is lighter. So something else that's going to be a difference on these two bikes is going to be the price. The Pace 500 3rd generation currently is going to cost you about $600 more than the Soltera 2, but you're going to get more for your money. On the Pace, you're going to get a little bit of a quicker speed, more range, a larger hub motor, a bigger battery, Tektro hydraulic brakes instead of mechanical brakes. So you do get more for your money. So it's really going to come down to the options that you're looking for in a bike and what's important to you. The cool thing is that you have options here, and we love options. So if you're interested in more detail on either of these bikes, I'll link in the description my detailed reviews. So thanks for watching, and like always, ride safe, have fun, see ya.